time. I'm thinking I'll do a highlight of the simulation for you. I'll have it up on my channel by Saturday. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you are. Otherwise, I'll stay tuned for people to jump in and get everything set up on my end. And I think I'll be playing the Vikings versus excuse me, the Eagles first in the live version of the game. So I'll just play that while we wait for people to join, then we'll get into the actual game. Now let me find my thumbnail. There you go. Alright, pretty much ready. So it just did its update on the rosters the other day, so we'll see if any changes were made. Give Stephon Diggs a clutch rating of 99. Alright, so we'll check this out. And it looks like everything's the same. I'll look at Diggs, see if they're to boost anybody. Yeah, they used to be even, so they give Diggs a little bit of a buff. So let's check out old Diggsy. Aggressive catches, under to the catch. No, but unfortunately Diggs still isn't clutch. After all that, still can't get that clutch rating up for old Diggsy. Alright, so I'm going to play the NFC Championship game. Because I'm playing now live is always a lot of fun. So I want to see what the commentary is like. Both teams 13 and 13. Let's go. I forget how long these quarters are when you do it this version, but I think it's set at 8 minutes, I believe. So it doesn't give you a chance to change it at all. But I always like these things because the live games, they're probably the best part that Madden 18 changed. I have all the different Maddens. I wonder if this is just going to be a dead feature when the season is over.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. With that, it's time to crown the champion of the NFC, and to call the action, we send it to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And Josie.
Okay, Larry, thank you. We are just off I-95 at the home of the Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field on the south side of Philadelphia. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia
I like starting with the ball
Eagles.
first. Here we go. Oh! Even Madden, look at that. The Jaguars 49, New England 33. This is to Minnesota to face the Jaguars for the Super Bowl. Let's go.
We're underway in the NFC Championship game. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards.
15-yard return.
7-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, the former Houston Cougar, Case Keenum.
Case Keenum won't overwhelm you with his athleticism.
I'm talking about the same game.
Wow you with his arm, but somehow, when he's on the field and he's in charge, the ball gets moved by his offensive teammates.
It's really nice and easy. I don't think we'll be running a whole lot against the Eagles. So it will be nice and easy. You know, they have press coverage. Oh,
And they get him down, but not before he
feeling
takes
still
it
so
across
good.
the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That's not only Adam Thielen, that's the Pro Bowler Adam Thielen, who had
Yeah, the Pro
91
Bowler Adam
catches this
Thielen
year.
got that right.
Over 1,200 yards, a career high.
We always look for great stories when we do games. Is there a better one this season than Adam Thielen in terms of where he came from to make a Pro Bowl roster as a receiver for the Minnesota Vikings?
I don't think we'll be doing that a whole lot. Especially power plays. Power won't work at all because it takes too long to get set up against the Eagles, who are just too quick up the ball. And get able to get that play going.
Hangs around, makes the practice squad.
Are they trying to blitz the safeties on me? I ain't no novice.
I think it's one of the best stories I've heard in 2017 NFL.
Here's Keenum.
Oh my god, but it works because Treadwell just cannot catch.
The ball free and brings up third down. And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
I'm going to take a good, strong look at the veteran presence in the secondary that is Malcolm Jenkins. Starts at safety, plays cornerback when they go into their nickel sets. He can move inside and cover the slot receivers. He's also a guy who knows how to turn the football around when he picks it off. 3 interceptions in 2016, 2 of them returned for touchdowns.
I always want to do this play to the right side of the field. So you have all that extra room. If they aren't even going to cover my kid, and holy cow. Couldn't be more wide open than that.
Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
I mean, really a game of field position, so I don't really see any of these drives happening.
They go play action here
But
on first down. Now he's forced out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner,
And
he was
nothing
going
open
through his
deep.
progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
Man,
and he slides down.
I ain't no
and avoids
nah.
the
This,
hit for good
I
measure.
see no safety help. Oh, it's on Treadwell. That's why I don't care.
On play action, now Keenum.
Oh,
Incomplete.
God,
Took a
Treadwell's
shot,
god-awful.
couldn't connect.
I don't even know why I keep trying to give him the ball.
Despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out. The next
Right
man
around field
steps
goal
up
range,
and
so we can
plays
do a
well.
nice conservative
And that starts
style
with the
pass.
organization itself. All the way
Okay,
through.
throw it up deep
No
to big.
excuses for guys being out. Finding guys
Oh,
who
wrong
can
button,
keep
wrong button.
backups who can step up.
God, I want to throw Rudolph so bad there. Just press the wrong button. I'll take it though. I don't want to score it away. Man, that's so dumb. I knew exactly what I wanted to do too.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount.
Man, I feel so dumb. Hate when you just panic and press the wrong button.
On the carry there, it'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it.
So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Now Foles.
Yeah, that's Nick Foles for you.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and that'll make
Just
it third down.
pooped his
He
pants.
kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Oh, yeah, he dropped it.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free.
Gotta get
Brings
Foles.
up fourth down.
This defense not going to make
God,
it easy
one
for you.
stupid
They're invincible
mistake.
we just saw
First off, they
that
bobble it and
play.
still
He
intercept
came
it.
in, made the contact just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away.
God, the blocking sucks. Holy
And now
cow.
39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to
God,
points, but still not the way
feels
they
so
were hoping to begin
stupid
the game.
still. How do you just press the wrong button like that? That's why I can't wait for like the VR Madden.
Now they've got a chance to redeem
Why
themselves and maybe reward
is
their
CJ
defense a
Ham
little bit.
in at
Might put some
fullback?
points on the board on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Why did I pressed R1 about 20 minutes ago?
Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. You never want to give up a sack.
'Cause that
From
makes
the
a lot of
O-line's
sense.
perspective, they hate it for
I
several
pressed the throw
reasons,
button
especially
2.5 hours ago.
considering little brother down back there in the
I looked back.
Oh, no
Why are you
doubt
not
they have a
throwing it
ton
yet?
of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. That's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
23 yards on the play.
With some classic Vikings.
On 1st down, Murray.
Oh, if I would have just bounced it. I need to get off the habit of pressing R2 right away.
2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They go with Murray.
Oh
again.
man, I didn't want to go that far left. When I go straight up, I expect him to go straight up, but not left and stop.
And Murray
Now I tore his ACL, so now I have McKinnon in the game, so now I can run the ball a lot better.
All right. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum.
Don't.
McKinnon.
Why are you going straight to the sideline? I'm going straight up on my controller.
Going out of bounds. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans.
Good
on
job,
4th
kid.
down.
What's up, Jacob? We're just playing this game. It's the live one, so it's hopefully the. Let's keep Murray and whatever. So it's hopefully the best announcers for the Madden. That's what we're just doing while we're letting people join. You'll get to the Eagles Jags in a minute.
Now, you still won't get a first down even if you do exactly the same thing.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Wasn't a very good kick, announcers. Thanks for the love, though.
Now Philadelphia.
Yeah, that feels so stupid.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3-and-out.
It should be 14-0. I had such a stupid mess up on the first drive. I just pressed the wrong button.
You understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game.
Can't get in the hole.
No, you didn't go 3-and-out. I went 3-and-out on that first drive.
Oh, really? So I was totally wrong on that in my my game review.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
Well, maybe it will be more of an inside run then.
They are in sync, as we're seeing so far. Where that continuity is there.
Good thing. Even after the fake, I can usually get instantly blocked like that. And when you get blocked in an all pro, you just get sucked into them. You can never get off. So it might be more of a Murray game than McKinnon then.
With a first down. Now a play fake here on first down.
There. Oh my God. We get a sack. Their fat lineman picks up and almost gets the first down.
Plays like this where the ball comes free.
Yeah, that's what I saw on tape. I watched highlights of the Falcons-Eagles game, and they did a lot of quick, short passes. I mean, Julio always finds ways to get open, but when they were doubling him all day and he was still making plays. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Oh, back-to-back fumbles. Back-to-back straight to the Eagles. All pro is the best.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Okay, he hits that prayer.
He won the fight for the football.
Man, this is ridiculous right now.
It's second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender.
The Vikings, like, underneath drag routes would might work then too, right? That's something we like to do.
And they got it done.
He finds Aguilar over the middle.
Like, you just can't play like me.
Down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs.
Man, it's so stupid. It should be 14-0 right now.
So wouldn't you think play action?
I had an underneath drag route to Rudolph. I pressed the wrong button, and I lobbed it up to the wrong guy. And Rhodes can't cover Aguilar. Because that's what would make sense in Madden.
They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here.
The Vikings are so good at making catches in traffic, though, so I don't think that would be a big issue.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. No dice this go around. He's hit behind.
Man, I love ripping. Helps our team in so many different ways.
And now it's second down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Again, here's Blunt. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
What's a rub route? Is that when they're being more physical or what?
Nickel on 3rd and goal. Foles. And he'll just toss it away.
I'm glad I gave him that field goal.
That brings up 4th down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Jump it. Alexander.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take it.
Oh, man, this is the dumbest thing.
And that field goal caps an 11.
At least I get the balls at the beginning of the second half so I can score here quick, easily.
Get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just... Murray
Oh, my.
lost the football.
And then my very first...
The Eagles, and they're going to be set up in the red zone.
Yeah, it's totally my fault. I get 2 fumbles. I get it right to their guy.
7 to go in this first half. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Wait, why?
He'll come out throwing
That made me...
first down.
Yeah, Gabe, you know how I always play D-back? Switch me to a D-back before I'm in play.
Out of the 14-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I know when you got a top
So it's kind of like pick plays. They just want to like knock corners off man coverage.
Where you can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
They'll look to throw. Now a hit and falls. Loses
The 3rd fumble, and it's straight to him.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining
Oh, man,
the
why didn't
football.
I call it
Defensively,
earlier?
though, opportunity miss.
It
You
definitely
get into
was, because
Captain X
that's all
still
defenses
super
talk
fast.
about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession.
Guys, we'll be getting to the Patriots Jaguars game soon.
That can be a little
We're just
bit
playing this while we got people
deflating.
funneling.
Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And Elliott puts this one through.
And of course, just letting the Eagles win let them get some quick confidence, and this is a classic strategy, Madden. Let the other team get a little too much confidence, then you just run down their throats in the second half. We'll score it quick with 4. That's from the 25.
And they definitely let the defense down for getting the key turnover.
Latavius Murray getting set to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try to loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Now Keenum throwing on.
That was zone.
Flip one out here to his running back. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
I thought the guy was in man. I would have had it.
Right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Keenum. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Do it, Sale.
Now a first down following that long gain.
I don't know why they aren't giving Diggs any love. There's no over-top safety there.
Again, they'll throw with Keenum. And no escaping.
I pressed X before I got sacked, but that doesn't work in this Madden. You actually can't press the throw button.
In there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Keenum to throw on 2nd down.
God dang it. Get out of bounds. Well, that's fun. Well, we get the ball back quick.
43. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip
Yeah,
to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
Okay, I kicked the ball off before the game, but I get to it now too.
Teams appear ready
Makes
for the
sense.
fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
It's the dumbest thing. It should be 14-0.
Because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things.
First and second now where the Vikings are going to have to win it on the defensive side of the ball, by the way.
They'll drop to throw. And he goes.
My God, Rhodes is awful.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
And that's what pass rush gave him 3.5 years.
On that route, the comeback route, coming back to the football.
You don't see this. I'm like a safety.
Make sure he toe tapped.
Oh man, I read that perfectly, but you can't change directions.
A little easier to deal with the sideline since you've got better vision of it.
I think that's a great point.
I'll go to man.
You should know exactly where you're going and know how much space you have, and make sure you get your feet down.
What's up? How you doing, Ellison?
Back to the football.
We'll get into the Pats Jaguars soon.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh my God. And we just whiff on that. He's sick with the flu. Hope that he isn't contagious over the webs.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
My God, Kendricks, you're right there. Just back up to the one guy in your area.
Down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
Yeah, you know how the Vikings always go up those third and long plays? Oh yeah, it only happens in Madden? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Love Madden. It's not realistic.
It's difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that receiver's crossing from your zone.
So stupid.
Coming your way, make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping.
Yeah, cool under pressure because he has 3.5 years. I get one guy off me and then I just get stuck into another one.
Getting outside of the pocket, that they'll do it on purpose. That doesn't need to be a breakdown. Just they move and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in.
This time for Smith and it's intercepted.
Thank God.
Picked up by Andrew Sendejo.
I played defense for 3 days. Are you gonna catch up to me? I'll press the sprint button again.
And he's gonna score. It's
Screw off, Blunt.
Touchdown.
That might be the play. That might be how real life works. Might take a defensive play like that.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six.
Thanks. I'll have the AFC North and gaming to just stick now. You know what? Playoff time isn't a bad time to be sick. There's so much. I know it's the towards the end you have the championship game, so you only have 2 games during the weekend. But school stuff usually doesn't matter this type of year.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And following
everybody kind of feels a little bit sick this kind of year.
Position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his
it'd be a shame if cover 2 man coverage was an option.
A tackle or two, wasn't able to do that there, but still
audible to it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
You know how Rhodes sucks at coverage? Because I don't. The second time he gave up Aguilar first down.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it
It just sucks though, because Madden, so if you're fast, you just win.
and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be
Yeah, they have twice the time of possession.
You've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to sling this deep. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted.
Good job, Foles. Thanks for sucking some more. Go Mini. That's what I like to hear. Well, we'll play the Jags soon. Who do you guys want to win between the Jaguars and the Patriots? I think if you have a soul, you want the Jaguars to win. I think most people believe that they don't really have much of a chance because Brady. But I think matchup-wise, they look pretty good defensively. If they can get a running game going, which the Patriots don't get, are like an average-ish run defense. Why is that guy freaking out like that was a 4th down? I don't think he got there.
No gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is
Oh yeah, by the way, after last week, Stephon Diggs still didn't get the clutch meter.
Didn't gain him any yardage.
Man, it's like, he's not clutch.
On that one, it earns him a fresh set of downs. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin.
I think a Vikings-Jaguars Super Bowl would be a lot of fun. It'd be like and not for the people that love offense. Oh,
look at this. They get the turnover they need.
What?
It's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
you guys want to see what happened there? Did Thielen just say, nah, I don't want to get the ball, or what? Yeah, that's cover 4. That's exactly what the play you want to do there. Look at Thielen here. Look at it. Alright, throw it right when he turns it around. He just doesn't put his hands up. Oh, I see the ball right now, and I don't want to catch it. Yeah, Super Bowl's in Minnesota.
Coaches always tell their players,
God, that's the dumbest thing.
Big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover force, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick 6, 4th quarter. That is a game changer.
No, and then he gets a 2. Man, that's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life.
And it gives him the lead. And there's a quick momentum swing.
Oh, look at this. Thielen's wide open. I thought to him he's not going to put his hands up because this is Madden. Okay, makes a lot of sense. All right, see you in a bit.
You're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Fresh off the pick 6. Here's Keenum. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run it now out of the gun.
My God, Murray's
Officially no gain on
god awful in Madden. I think I'm hoping for the Jaguars, but if you had to really ask, if you're asking to bet on it, I would say Patriots Vikings.
So they're still at the
But I think the AFC Championship is going to be a lot closer than people will think. Wait, what? Just throw it over his head. You're not allowed to throw if there's a defender within a yard of you in Madden. You just get sucked into him. God, that's man coverage. I didn't read it right. You need to go for it. No. My God, all these plays suck. We don't need 25 yards. We need
the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right
Need
there.
7.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Throwing is Keenum. That's caught by Treadwell. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Vikings a first down. Here's Keenum to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Oh, and now he broke his arm. That's great.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a second down run for Murray. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Keenum. He fires
How many times do I have to have a chance to catch the ball before they drop it for the 25th time?
Defensively, they did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
Get up the field.
Running back complete. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw on 2nd down is Keenum.
Okay, that's a bad read. How does that lose a yard when you're past the line of scrimmage when the ball's out?
That time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it's hard to throw touchdown passes down here. He's an all-pro.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Such a Trimmy, who's, by the way, the best player in Madden history. How's it going, Sergio? What's a Steelers fan doing in here, by the way? You want to watch Madden, or you want to watch the Patriots game? We'll get into the Patriots game soon. Right after this, just doing this one, wait for people to join in.
So here comes the kickoff now.
So hopefully we don't have any overtime.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Nick Foles
Cover 2 man, please. Cover 2 man. Cover 2 man. That's not a play on playbook anymore. Okay. Audible to it.
You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be
Jesus. Then he gets a 3.5-year hole. Should have crammed a truck through there. Hey, you know how the Vikings are so bad at stopping the run? Because I don't.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be able to
Juju's pretty cool.
Pick up another first down with that run.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Foles. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Yeah, aren't field around yet, announcer?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
I hope not.
Short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
I feel bad for people when
Still an opportunity to run the football.
when he just a scapegoat for the game.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run again with
Need the hole.
he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Be short.
Now
Will he have to go for it again?
By the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Even Madden's like, really? Field goal? Yeah, coach suggestions. He's kicking a field goal.
So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This for the lead in the final stages.
I think I'm on control, Rusher.
And the kick by
No way.
is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
What was that, like a 60-yarder?
And Charles, you talk about a big
Even
kick.
Madden was like, no way they're kicking a field goal.
That wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was a long-distance kick.
Brandon, it shows
I guess
you
they have a
this coaching staff
hurricane
has in
winds.
their kicker. You're right. If this goes wrong, you're going to give up the ball near midfield. But that was an absolute rainmaker, and it's going to give them a late lead.
Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another 4th quarter comeback?
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams.
But at the end of the day, I don't really care because it's the Saints and I hate the Saints. Oh, you know how Rudolph is a mechanic? So when he's on the sideline, he's doing oil changes, and he just had a giant hand of oil in that change in his hand, so he couldn't catch the ball. So I forgot to read that clip note.
Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He's back to throw. And the
Did I just throw it backwards?
Flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, hold up. I didn't see the ball get tipped. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well, singing man just glitched, but maybe wasn't too bad.
About leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what.
Why are you going?
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
His depth was so short on that.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw.
Go up the field!
That's right.
God, they're so stupid.
It's 4th down.
Go forward. They just go, I want to go out of bounds.
Defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Wide open.
They're going to run it with Murray. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. They go back to Murray on 1st down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So the offense looking at
Get out of bounds, kid. What are you worrying about? He just digs out.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll take
Look, this holding play calls it back.
Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Of course. Game-winning touchdown. Oh, just kidding. I held.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again.
Why is Diggs still hurt? I hate Treadwell and Madden. Of course. Well, you guys ready for the Jaguars game? So I just threw a touchdown and then the game said nah. So we'll play the Jaguars. They had all 3 routes I wanted to. For some reason, Diggs was too tired to play the most important drive ever. So we'll go to the custom game. I don't know where I'm going. We're going to find the Patriots. And Jaguars. So since we only have a few people in here, I'll only do 10-minute quarters so it's done nice and quick. I believe they have the earlier game, so we can go right here. And partly cloudy sounds good to me. Let's go. So what do the Jaguars have to do to win this game? I think it's pretty obvious. They just have to feed Fournette. Blake Bortles can't be too god-awful. Mostly, he just can't turn the ball over. He can throw for 150 yards, and I think they can win. If they could run for 150, and their defense holds Brady to like 230 yards, like I think they can.
Anticipation is bouncing for today's game, and we've got 2 quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Bortles' Jaguars going up against Brady's Patriots.
Wait, what? Bortles had more pass yards in 2016?
With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium, here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and you know, now more than ever, it's a passing league. We know that, and as Larry hit onto the open, we've got a couple of great passers squaring off here this afternoon.
And usually the discussion centers in on how they're going to compete against the opposite defense. But you and I had a nice little chat.
All right, so winning the kick, deferring. The Patriots will kick the ball off to get Blake Bortles and company on the field for their first drive. For a chance to go to Minnesota for the Super Bowl.
Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough.
How's it going, Terrell? Cole fields it and gets to the 10 to the 25. You can get him forward progress to the 27. So here comes Blake Bortles.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
When he was drafted, right away given comparisons to Big Ben. So that's the only comparison he had to Big Ben all his whole career, though. Been pretty god-awful with how much receiving talent around him. Oh, it's Tyrell? Oh, my bad. Two tight ends in the bottom. Fournette in the backfield. Looks like the Patriots will blitz. No, Bortles to pass. Looking, he'll run. No, he'll pass. It'll be 3 yards on first down.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Looks like the Bortles could have ran for more than that, but you know that's Bortles for you.
The reputation of Chris Ivory as a running back is well deserved. Hard charging player, hardly ever knocked back at the point of attack. Usually finishes all of his runs going forward. A very dependable player that teams like because he can set a tone in the running game and with his physical play inside.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
2nd and 8. 3 receivers on the field. Bortles looking to maybe throw again. Under center is Bortles. And there he goes, sudden step drop. Bortles looking, now he'll run. It's like a quarterback keeper. He picks up the first down.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Was that a designed quarterback run? It looked like it. I don't know if that was just Bortles taking off right away or what. Now Bortles, two receivers. He'll pass again. Who would have think the first three plays of the for the Jaguars offense would go through the passing game? The Jags are all hype. What do you mean about that?
We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys.
Because I think it'll be close.
Mean and confident. They think that no one can block them.
I don't think it'll be more than a 10-point game. The Jaguars have the best pass offense in the league, and they match up very well against the Patriots. Here, out of the shotgun is Bortles. He'll give it to Fournette. Fournette will pick up a couple, bring up a third and pretty short, 3rd and 2.
Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And power to the right side, Fournette, and the Patriots stuff them. Only giving up 1. It's 4th and 1, and the Jaguars will probably send out the punting unit. They're right at midfield. I think for the Jaguars, you have to play field position here and try to pin the Patriots and Tom Brady back to make them go 90 yards for a touchdown.
So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola for New England.
And he's taking a long time to get the punt off. Blocked. And now so much for that field position. Patriots ball at the 35.
So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. They are led out by a man who needs little introduction at this point. Well, no introduction. Now 5-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, I don't see Bortles doing very good. But they have, the Titans didn't even have the #1 running back, and the Jaguars have a much better team overall. The Titans didn't even deserve to be in the playoffs. The Chiefs just laid an egg for that one.
Great spot to start this drive from here.
Brady alone in the backfield. Jaguars defense needs a stop. They rush forward to screen. Buckhead. He's gets past the line of scrimmage, but not much after that one. Only a gain of a yard.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 2nd down. And now we take a peek at the Patriot offense.
Well, we all know that Rob Gronkowski is one of the premier tight ends in the NFL, but what makes him that way is the size. We see that. The ability to run. He's faster than a lot of wide receivers. The agility. He's
and I believe Mariota was having a career worst year, too, if I believe. When I watched the Titans-Chiefs game. No, when I saw the Titans scored first in that game, I was like, yeah, maybe they have a chance. The Jags blitz. Brady is all the time in the world, throws a strike to Gronk. Within the 10-yard line. A 20-yard pass to Gronk. The best tight end in the game by far. In a league of his own.
Their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. 2 great competitors, 2 fantastic players.
1st and goal from the 9. Jaguars really need to stop here to get it out of hand real fast. All the momentum in the world. Jaguars get a few first downs. They get their punt blocked. And now the Patriots are driving.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
Let's take a quick second here and talk about linebacker Paul Posluszny. I know a lot of people love to put him on the all-name team. I put him on the all-veteran team. Understands the defense perfectly, can line up everyone, and still has the ability to make plays from his linebacker position.
He is a vet, been in the league since 2007.
Oh, really? So maybe that means the Jaguars are more vulnerable to like play action type passes in those run situations. Yeah, I think Gronk will be huge. Oh, thrown right to the Jaguars, but he dropped it. He had his chance to pull the team together.
We talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost.
He had a chance. Brady threw it right to him. Tried to throw a little slant to Gronk, and Paluski just dropped it. Yeah, so you think if they do like the strategy they did last week, so it's a lot of underneath short passes that Brady can do to the running backs or tight ends. Now the shotgun, Brady underneath and almost intercepted again. The ball was in the air for a long time. Looked like Jalen Ramsey would have had an opportunity to go get the ball, but it fell harmlessly incomplete. Now it's a 4th down, and the Patriots will have to kick a field goal. A good defensive stand by the Jaguars.
Made it easier to cover people, actually.
So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gostkowski for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
And 3-0 New England. So I think this could very well be a field goal game. But if the Patriots win 12-0, that could be possible. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure I'll look it up now while I'm talking about it. And I'm pretty sure the Vikings game is after this one, the NFC game. So I'll be watching this one. It'll be nice to watch football without my heart pounding on my chest, because my God, I'm gonna be all types of nervous during the Vikings game. Not because I'm super. Hey, the Patriots or Brady sits out of practice. I'm sure he'll play, but I wonder how much that will throw him off.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of it either. Like, you hear about guys playing with like, you know, stress fractures in their foot or something, and Brady will play. It depends how much it might affect his game. That has to be seen. Because a hand injury to a quarterback's like low key, like one of the worst things. Even if it's not like, oh, he has his leg strength are fine, his arms fine. But if he can't grip a football, not so fine. All right, yeah, the Vikings are the late game. The Patriots play at 2:05. Vikings Eagles at 5:40. Perfect time to pick up yourself a pizza. Bortles bootleg throws a strike to Koyak. Look at Bortles starting out 3 for 3. Now they're past midfield.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear
yeah,
about
Cooks will be shut down. If Jalen Ramsey shadows Cooks.
It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Fresh set of downs here.
Isn't Hogan used a lot in the short underneath game too? As I understood it, Brandon Cooks is mostly their only deep guy. Gronk would go kind of deep, but Gronk stays in and blocks a lot too. As Fournette makes a few guys miss, picks up his first decent game of the day of 3 yards. It's a hard-fought 3.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now.
2 receivers on the top of the screen, 2 tight ends on the bottom, Fournette in the backfield. Bortles to pass again. Maybe to open up this pass game. Bortles can run with it if he wants to. He picks up the first down with his legs. Bortles has been playing pretty smart thus far. If I'm the Patriots, you'd think they'd want to do a lot more screens. You want to slow up the Jaguars' pass rush. So if Brady has time, Jalen Ramsey can't cover for like 10 seconds. If he gives him over 5 seconds, all of a sudden Brady can pick apart those deep throws. So the Jaguars will really have to come with pressure. Koyak in motion to the right side, and it's play action. Bortles has the time, once throws it straight to the Patriots and triple covered. Could have been a pick. Drops harmlessly incomplete. A 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers. You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Didn't the Patriots almost lose to the Dolphins though? Well, it's a divisional game, so that might. Put that one, wink. You can wink that one to grab. Fournette bounces it. Fournette picks up a couple. The Jaguars are in field goal range.
2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets them to 3rd and 3 now.
Yeah, looking at the Patriots defensive rankings, I believe I don't have it up right now, but I'm pretty sure their points rank was like top 5. It was something really good, at the very least top 10. But their yards were like in like the 20s, or at least like, you know, on the below average side of things. So I found that really interesting. The 3rd and 3 upcoming. See if they run or they give it to Bortles. They'll give it to Bortles. 5-step drop. Bortles can't get sacked. He takes a sack, but he steps up in the pocket. Should still be within field goal range. I don't know how good their field goal kicker is, but I think it'll be about a 49-yard field goal to tie the game. I don't know why he didn't just, well, hit his guy in the middle of the field that was wide open. Well, that's Bortles for you. He'll lock down on one guy, then run. Kind of like Ponder. Bortles is pretty much Ponder with a strong arm.
So on 4th down,
No, the Jaguars might be looking at the Vikings a couple years ago if Wolf didn't miss that field goal. That's not what the Jaguars are kind of like. And the kick to tie the game is drilled. 3-3.
Bottom of that left corner. And that will tie us at 3-3. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick.
Man, you might honestly see a game kind of like this. A lot of field goals. And I think it's a game where the Jags could maybe have a lead, a slight lead, like, you know, like 6-3 or something at halftime. Belichick makes a few adjustments, and they start off the second half. They score a few touchdowns. Maybe the Jaguars get another field goal. So what's it? If it was 9-3, it would be 12-17. I could see the game end kind of like that. And here's the boot. Fielded deep in the end zone. Lewis will take a knee. Brady will start at the 25.
He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Yeah, it really depends how good the depth of the defensive line for the Jaguars are. If they can have a healthy pass rush in Brady's face all day, otherwise it's GG. Once their pass rush gets tired, if the Jaguars can't get off the field on 3rd downs, or can't get turnovers, no chance. They ain't gonna beat them 45-35 or whatever, like they beat the Steelers. I don't even know how where that got that way. And they'll run to Lewis. Lewis has a nice little gain of 3. And that's one thing the Jaguars aren't good at all. They're like 30th when it comes to run defense. And the Patriots are sneaky good at running the ball too. So if they can get a good running game going, then all of a sudden you have to play action pass to Gronk, and that might open up the deep ball to Cooks. If you bring a safety down, you got the cover 1 coverage, throw it over the top of Ramsey. And they give it to Lewis again. He picks up a couple more. Brings up 3rd and 4.
That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Right, and that's the end of the first quarter in these 10-minute quarters because I don't think people care as much. And I'll be playing the winner for the Super Bowl with the Vikings because they won the simulation last Tuesday.
3-3 our score, and we'll return to Foxborough after this.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, and the Patriots are just used to this situation. I don't know how many players on the Patriots have a ton of playoff experience because you have to remember, Gronk really doesn't because he's hurt like every playoff. Is like the only time he's been healthy. Well, Brady, of course, has. I think their offensive line, they have some veterans on there that have. But their receiving core, when you look at the number one guy, doesn't really. Cooks. But their other guys have been tenured with the Patriots for a while, so they just have a lot more playoff experience. We'll see how much that really matters on third and short, and it's Cooks underneath. It's a little underneath slant, too easy for him.
That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters.
So let's just say a general number. 3 or less sacks, Patriots win. Over 3, like 3 or 4, kind of like a flip of a coin. Over 4, Jaguars win. I think it's going to come down to how well the Jaguars get pressure. If they get 5 or 6 sacks, that's so many lots of yards, brings them into so many third and longs, end drives. Force Brady to throw it up. Brady going play action. He ran decently well that first set, and he throws underneath. Good coverage by the Jags. After a nice job of running to set up that 3rd and 4, they go play action. Brady's looking deep. They was all covered up, so he throws his check down for only 3 yards.
They see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Three receivers bunch on the top of the screen. I think it's Cooks on the bottom. Brady, 7-step drop, throws underneath, quick throw to Gronk to make it a 3rd and short. Nearing midfield now at the 46-yard line. 3rd and a short, 2 yards here. If you're the Patriots, is running the ball even an option on these 3rd downs? Oh, welcome back, Shane.
And when they show their numbers back to the quarterback, when they
really, that's an interesting number.
That should be pitch and catch.
That could also mean that Brady's due to lose, though. You have to look at that too, from a statistical standpoint. They'll run with it. It's Lewis. He picks up the first and much more. Nice power running after a contact for Lewis, picking up extra 5 or so yards after the first contact. Could have been about a 3-yard gain. He powers forward for a gain of 8.
3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Patriots driving, 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. 3 receivers on the field. Brady, 3-step drop out of the shotgun, throws underneath, incomplete. Who do I want to win? I think anybody with a soul wants that. If you're in New England, you're a lifetime Patriots fan, it's fine. And you want the Patriots to win. But I think everybody else wants the Jaguars to win this one. And I think the Jaguars have a solid chance. But what I've been discussing, it depends how much pressure. Lewis breaks off a tackle. There's a flag on the play. This might be coming back with holding.
So let's see about the call.
On holding, that knocks him back. 2nd and 19. That's what the Jaguars will need too. If the Patriots can beat themselves every now and again, right there, like they're driving, nearing field goal range, knock them back. Now it's a 2nd and long. If they don't get a good chunk here, looking at a 3rd and long with the best pass defense in the league, that's very scary. I wouldn't say as scary as the Vikings defense, but we'll go with it. You think they turn the ball over 3 times? See, it really turns into. See, I think they can win with Bortles going for like only 150 yards, as long as he doesn't give up any interceptions. If Bortles can just be super conservative, they can get a running game going. Bortles picks up a first down every now and again, keeps some drives going. Jaguars can play field position, and they could win it like 13-10.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down.
But now it's a 3rd and 21. If I know the Patriots, they'll probably pick this up because that's kind of what they do. 7-step drop, Brady looking, and it's a big sack. Soldier got plowed forward, and Campbell picks up a big sack. That drive went backwards.
They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Yeah, but then they got 45 against the Steelers to have a better defense.
Lefty Ryan Allen to punt.
The Jaguars have one of the best scoring offenses in the league, believe it or not.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Jags. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long
field. Bortles isn't just a running quarterback. I mean, I don't even think he's like a top 5. Like, if you're looking at running quarterbacks, number 1's probably Newton because that's all he can do. I don't know. He's like a power running back that runs too often. He has good arm talent, but he's a little bit stupid. Russell Wilson, I think he's the best as far as elusiveness. And then, is it Mariota right there? I'm good chance of seeing something. Bortles looking, throws a strike, picks up a nice chunk of 7 on first.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game.
Yeah, the Jaguars' offense is 5th ranked at 26 points a game. Their pass yards is only 17th. That's only slightly below average. Fournette underneath picks up the first down, nearing field goal range.
Keeps the drive moving.
Are they are they on the other side of the field? Just kidding. Not near field goal range at all. I saw 36 and thought I was thinking of the other 36.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because
yeah, they almost lost to the Steelers, but I think almost everybody was saying Steelers are the second best team in the AFC.
Good matchup for him.
Yeah, true. And play action, Bortles. A nice block and they hit Westbrook again. Over midfield to the 45-yard line.
The 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down, Jacksonville. The passing game looking sharp on this drive for the Jags. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
The receiver bunch on the top of the screen. One on the bottom. Fournette in the backfield. It's a power to Fournette. He gets tackled right away, gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
See, it comes down to, because they might allow the Jags to run, because they'll be so focused on stopping the Because I mean, pass, because all they'll be focused on is stopping the Jaguars' run defense. So if they have 8, 9 guys in the box all the time, it might come down to Blake Bortles, and they have some really solid receivers.
Was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And by the way, I'm only just playing devil's advocate because it was fun. 7-step drop, Bortles trying to keep this drive alive, throws it to nobody. About a 5-yard pass, well, 3-yard pass, but they got on the first down. But they were about 5 yards away from field goal range. They'll probably have to punt here.
Here's Brad Nordman now.
And here comes the punter trying to pin him deep. Yeah, the first one he bobbled. And he gets this one away. And an awful one. A net of only 18 yards. Gotta hate how bad punters are in Madden.
And you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
The game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning.
2:02. Brady trying to lead a 2-minute offense like he does so well. They'll start off with a run play, and it goes nowhere. Lewis gets fouled up, a loss of a yard. After the 2-minute warning, the Patriots will be at 2nd and 11.
This first half. Back to Foxborough after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, we'll send you to Orlando and Larry Ridley as he'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. But no touchdowns. These guys need to give Larry some touchdowns to talk about.
Things are too easy for him right now back in the studio. Come on, guys. Help the man out. Give him something to talk about.
Brady looking. He has time. Throws it short to Amendola, and he drops it. 3rd and long upcoming.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different.
Yeah, Pats are really good at scheming. I'll give you that for sure. I mean, they're really good at stopping the Giants in the Super Bowl. That still blows my mind. That's my biggest argument for calling Brady not the GOAT. Is you have the best receiver in our generation on your team, and you can't beat the Giants in the game that matters. And the run here, make them have to call a timeout.
To about the 21. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Are you a Giants? Are you a Patriots fan? Or are you just
all right, so the timeout
trying to be realistic here? Because I understand each sense. Yeah, at the beginning of the year, you could have easily said Patriots won the Super Bowl, and it'd be like, probably.
Here's Ryan Allen now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
It'll be really interesting to see how well the Patriots do. Holy cow. Talk about flipping field position. A perfect punt.
This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
The perfect punt, just a boot. I don't know where the Jaguars were. There's nobody back there. I don't know why he just didn't field it. Could have got 20 yards on the return. Now the Jaguars will probably just have to have a conservative play calling. Once they'll see if they can drive 40 yards. And the Patriots still have all 3 timeouts, so they can't really just run the clock down.
You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again, so it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
That's funny, King. And that's a really cool thing to have that your first playoff game. Bortles throws it underneath. Lewis has all type of green in front of him. That's a first down that will give him some space to work with.
Just shy of the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him.
Nah, zombie. It's Blake Bortles, the best quarterback of all time, making plays.
He's not going to catch the football.
And my boy Mercedes Lewis. I gotta take on my Madden fantasy team. Fortunately, I let the clock tick all the way down. I guess they only have 2 timeouts, so it would be nice if they had a little hurry up in them. Clock down to a minute now from the 14-yard line. Now the Jaguars are 4 receivers. They're not just trying to run the clock out. Bortles will run. Bortles has he could have kept running. He had a block and nothing but green in front of him, but he'll slide for 9 yards. And the Jaguars still aren't calling a timeout because, my God, they're stupid. Thanks, Shane. Love you too. I didn't mean it, Morgan. Bortles throws it underneath. They're down to 9 seconds. They have 2 timeouts. What are they doing? 7 seconds now.
A chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
34-yard line, 7 seconds. They can call a quick play.
Back the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up.
Now EA just stupid. There's so many times the 2-minute offense AI for these coaches in Madden are so ridiculously awful. This is how like every team operates. I wish I could say that was just the Jaguars. Maybe Bortles is too dumb to make a T with his hands. And trying to figure out what the first letter timeout is. We couldn't quite call it. But now 3 receivers on top of the screen. They need about 20 yards here to get in field goal range. Bortles running around like an idiot and throws it out of bounds. Thinking the Jaguars will do a Hail Mary here, and we'll get to halftime.
Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Wait, is Coughlin the Jags defensive coordinator or what? 3 receivers, top of the screen. Bortles, 3-man run. Throws off his back foot, an absolute lollipop. It was a 3-man rush. Bortles had all the time in the world, but instead sprints to his right just so he can throw off his back foot into a horde of like 5 Patriots. God. This is why we're doing 10-minute quarters, everybody.
All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Now 2nd and 8. Brady's got the completion here, and he ends up at the 9-yard line before he stopped on the play. Patriots will stall out, though, and settle for a field goal. 1st and 10. Koyak's wide open here on the catch, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 48-yard line. Jags, though, would settle for just a field goal. So that's it for us. We'll go back down to Foxborough for the start of the second half.
Okay, thank you, Larry. A low-scoring affair, all even, as we ready for this second half.
A VP of football? So pretty much fancy for like fancy assistant coach. I am legend, Shane. The Patriots get the ball. If you're a fan of offense, I am sorry. We had some yards. The Patriots had a big holding play, which made them so they couldn't make a play. And the Jaguars had about a minute and a half to kick a field goal at least, and 2 timeouts, and it was the worst clock management I've seen in my life.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Brady looking shotgun, throws it short. Hogan picks up 6. How the passes they're going to need. They're trying to go deep all game long already. It has been working. They've been having to take those check downs.
Like the throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
Wait, the Patriots have James Harrison? That's so interesting. I always think it's funny when those teams get those random, used to be like superstar players. Brady, play action. The Jaguars come with the blitz and they get to him. Brady didn't see it coming. Nobody got open. It's UCLA brother of Barr and Kendricks from your Vikings, Miles Jack. A guy that I wanted the Vikings to draft quite a bit. And he's been playing very good lately. You see a lot of Barr and Kendricks in him, and UCLA makes really good linebackers.
That just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran. His pocket presence so good, but hey, tip of the cap.
The Patriots are always get those veterans that come out of nowhere and they have that one last good season with them. Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier, I kind of got sidetracked. It's going to be interesting to see how long the Patriots can be dominant. Because all of a sudden now, they don't have any backup quarterbacks that are good at all. I'll see if the Garoppolo trade will screw them. Play action again, 3rd and 15. I don't know why they do play action on 3rd and 15. And deflected. About 15 yards. Incomplete. So now the Patriots go backwards on their drive. They'll punt. Yeah, like Revis. Yeah, exactly.
In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a
he missed it by a foot. I think I was Miles Jack in coverage. Oh yeah, Hoyer destroyer. It's funny with Belichick's offense. Hoyer could probably have a Matt Castle-like season when Castle was the backup for Brady. Like, I'm sure he could look decent because Belichick just knows what to do with mediocre talent quarterbacks. Mediocre is a little bit of a. That was a little bit too nice for Hoyer, but you know, subpar. He knows how to work with not very talented quarterbacks and get the best with them. The best thing about Brady, though, for the team standpoint, is that he doesn't really care about his own NFL paycheck. I wish more high-caliber players would do that. Like, that screws so many teams over when you have to pay your quarterback like $30 million a year. And it's like every other year, Brady takes like an extra $3 million pay cut just so the Patriots can get other players. Play action, Bortles looking and throws a strike to Koyak. Did he hold on? Yes, he did. They're at the 50-yard line.
After a good gain. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And Randy Moss, like Randy Moss was the guy that people overlooked, but when he was with the Raiders, people were thinking his career was done. Then goes to the Patriots, has like one of the best receiving years of all time. The Jags have Pro Bowl caliber receivers, so I'll look them up for you.
You gotta let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper area.
Allen Robinson. And Fournette finally gets a hole at the 35-yard line. They're nearing field goal range. A field goal kick here is huge. This might be what this game turns into. Allen Robinson, I believe he... I'll pull these guys up so we can look at their stats. I believe Allen Hurns is pretty good too. I just want pulling up guys I recognize their name.
Fournette walked in. He is a man.
Full grown.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
So Robinson, he's on the injured reserve, so it doesn't really matter. But
They keep it with
Fournette picks up a couple. He did get 1,400 yards in 2015, so that's why you should probably recognize the name. But Allen Hurns probably the #1 guy right now. I guess he's not very good either. 39 for 44. I thought he had good years before. But he's a big 6'3" guy, so I wonder if he was hurt a lot of the year. Because he had 1,000 yards in 2015 too. Yeah, this time Fournette gets nowhere. I lost him 2.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
3 receivers on the top of the screen. You want Bortles to be conservative here. If you have an easy, he has underneath guy if he wants it. He doesn't see him, and he'll run for it. He'll get close to the 1st down, but can't quite get there. He'll make it an easier field goal attempt. It's on all pro, so of course he'll be drilled down the middle. Stat-wise, receiving. Regular season stats. Marquise Lee's their leading receiver, 56 receptions for 702 yards. Keelan Cole, 42 for 748. Allen Hurns, 39 for 484. So not a whole lot this year. I thought they would have had more of a #1 guy, but their best guy, 748. So it's respectable, but it's like #2 receiver numbers. So drilled down the middle, and the Jaguars get their second, or it's their first lead of the day. 6 points unanswered, which might sound like a lot in this one.
I think you still say mission accomplished as they come away from it with the lead.
Absolutely. You got to apply the pressure here, make the other guys play catch up for a while, and now you just hope your defense can step up and protect the lead.
Yeah, I know the scoring defense is the #1 thing. I have a very interesting chart though. I did like my own type of analytical style power rankings in a video. If you want to subscribe, you can check it out later. But I took each. I was based off team rankings, right? So I did an offense and a defensive one, and then I combined them, and then I took it for fun and see who would beat them, and I just threw out a number, said home field advantage worth a +5. Looking back at it, I should probably have weighed that a bit differently, like according to which teams. So like the Vikings maybe get a +5, and the Patriots. Otherwise, most other teams only like a +3. But anyways, what I would do, it was during the divisional round, so it was out of the best 8 teams. So the best we could get was an 8, but except for points, and then the Jaguars come up with a nickel blitz. Jalen Ramsey. Brady didn't look his way all day. This time he doesn't do it again. And Ramsey, instead of being a shutdown corner this time, came on a blitz. Brady didn't even see him coming. Lucky the ball stayed in his hands. Anyways.
Right in the face of him, puts him down.
Brady wanted to throw, but just couldn't. That's a big hit. So for scoring, it was like a ×2, so that'd be like 16, or all the way down to only a score of 2. And then there was passing yards, rushing yards, and then sacks given. And then on the defensive side, it was points given up, pass yards, rush yards, and then sacks get. And it was interesting because with that type of analytical scale, out of all the playoff teams, the total score, the Jaguars were #1. Thought that was extremely interesting. And it was the Vikings 2, and I believe Steelers 3. And then I think it was the Patriots. The Patriots are right at average as far as those.
New England on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third.
So I think I
and
explain it
16.
more in the video, and I show you what I'm talking about. I show you my chart I made, my little Excel chart. The Jaguars come with a blitz again, and Brady, again, can't find anybody open, throws it incomplete.
Second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Ryan Allen now. He's been terrific so far.
Yeah, their punter has been the best player of their team. Big punt here, another one. And my God, is there a punter?
Just shy of the 30-yard line. So
He just like has a pitching machine for a leg. Just shoots that baby up in the air for 10 seconds. And 60 yards downfield.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that.
And I know you've seen the Patriots a lot more than me. Is it the Patriots were inconsistent this year defensively? Or were they just awful defensively early in the year, like in the first 4 games, and then just turned shut down after that? Is that what happened? Bortles, play action, and a sack. I think if you're the Jaguars, you just keep being conservative there. They're looking for the deep ball and play action, and the Patriots came with a run blitz, and it came right through it. And sent 7, the free rusher.
Quick and in a hurry. Suddenly he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Okay, they didn't have any chemistry. That makes sense. Kind of like the Vikings offensive line this year. Started out rough. In the middle of the year was really spectacular. Now they had an injury, so it's a little bit more rough now. But it's still pretty solid. Solid as in average or so. But Fournette, the Patriot was on the ground and made the play. It's a really big play. 3rd and 18. Now, if you're the Jaguars, you really want to get this game put away because a 3-point lead is nowhere near enough when you got number 12 on the other sideline. Must be a big play for Bortles, but a sack or a turnover here is a lot worse. If you have to take a 3-yard pass, take it. The Patriots blitz 4. Bortles looking to his right. He can run for something. He will. Bortles, he has the room. Bortles will pick up the first down with his legs. Blake Bortles, a nice play there. You saw the Patriots, they blitzed 1, otherwise just straight up man coverage. Bortles saw that nobody was getting open. Or at least he didn't think he could fit the ball into a tight hole. And he just squeezes it down, pulls it back, rush down the sideline. Now, I don't think Bortles is that fast, but he's been running the ball good in the playoffs.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense.
Yeah, it is a whole new season in the playoffs. Bortles, play action again. Bortles is showing some confidence with his legs. There he goes again. Picks up 8 here. They're at midfield. 2nd and 2 upcoming.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Bortles trying to silence this crowd in Foxborough. Any idea why the Patriots don't play in Boston? And just a random thing. But you would think they'd want to play right by the Red Sox and them, right? 3 receivers on the field now. See if they might run out of this. Fournette's been quiet this game. They do. It's a stretch to the right side. Fournette gets a hole. Picks up the first. There goes Fournette. A gain of 15.
Picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And I had about a little bit.
Trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy.
Nearing field goal range. Now, if you're the Jaguars, already up by 3. You want a touchdown here. You can breathe a little bit. With their defense, scoring 10 points unanswered against the Jaguars defense is very tough to do. And there's your boy James Harrison. Nearing a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Still way too much time for Tom Brady. Bortles under center. And then they do the same play this time to the right side. This time the Patriots see it out. 3 guys to mob tackle him. A loss of 4. Knocking them out of field goal range. A big play for the Patriots defense. They really want to pick up a gain of 5 here at least. Make it a 3rd and somewhat manageable, and also bring it back into field goal range. Because you really don't want to punt in this situation. Because that would be a big win for the Patriots right now. 2nd and 14 upcoming. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. About at the 30-second mark. 3 receivers on the field. Bortles held a shotgun. Fournette. Oh, that is right. And they'll run with Fournette. Fournette bounces it too quickly. Could have went vertical, but now he doesn't gain anything. The Jaguars thinking touchdown. All of a sudden, hey, let's just try to at least kick a field goal out of this drive. 3rd and 13. Bortles has been dynamite on his legs. Let's see if he'll tuck it and run again. 4 receivers on the field, or the tight end went out in the slot a little bit, and this will be the end of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter, Jags up by a field goal. Now, what game do you think will be closer, the AFC Championship game or the NFC? I think NFC won because it's 2 very similar teams. And the Patriots, I'm guessing, will probably pull it at the end. But my fan of me wants the Jaguars to win it. But I am excited for this game. I'm a Vikings fan, so I'm of course more excited for the NFC Championship game. But I'm just excited, and I just hope the Jaguars don't just lay an egg. I want to at least be within a 10-point game. Looks like the exact same play coming for the Jaguars. 4 receivers. Bortles. 4-man rush. Bortles. To throw it underneath. The drop. Wouldn't have gained a whole lot anyways, but maybe got him into field goal range. But Chris Ivory dropped it. Now it looks like the Jaguars will have to punt. Let's see what they try to do here. A punt's not the worst thing, a good punt, but it's Madden, so it'll probably be a god-awful punt that'll end up in the end zone. And here comes the punter. So sad for the Jaguars. Like, a field goal doesn't put the Patriots away by any means, but sure to slow them down. Here's a big punt. Let's see how good this one is. It's awful too. It's out of bounds at the 23. A god-awful punt, only net them about 20 yards once again. The punter's having a god-awful day. Patriots and Tom Brady come back on the field at the 23-yard line. Down by 3.
Bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
What do you mean all the work he's getting? That was like his 2nd or 3rd punt. No, I'm just being ridiculous. Out of shotgun, Brady. This is where the computer usually is a little bit better. In these type of situations with these great quarterbacks. Brady looking. In the pocket, he has all the time in the world. And then it's a coverage sack for the Jaguars. No, he gets it off. And he gets to Gronk. Gronk caught it. A 20-yard strike. It looks like Brady was going to take a big sack. He wasn't finding a single guy open. He was just jittering in the pocket. He stepped up on his back foot, throws it up to Gronk. And Gronk always is open. This big old 6 target. Drag. Looks like both feet in. 20-yard completion is good.
Told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Where the kids can't get it. Out of shotgun, Brady. 4 receivers on the field again. They play action. Wide open pocket. A strike to Amendola at the foot race. Tackled at the 17-yard line. The Jaguars are falling apart. Only slowed Brady down for so long. That's just straight up man coverage. It was cover 2 defense, looked like. And you saw that Amendola was just wide open. Yeah, look at that.
That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
already well in field goal range. The Patriots are thinking if we get a touchdown here, game over. The Jaguars aren't good enough to score a touchdown on us. 3 receivers. Brady trying to put this game away. Field goal ties. Gronk in motion to the right side. They'll run with Lewis. Lewis gets hit hard. Only a gain of 3.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Second down following the run.
3 receivers on the field now. Brady out of the shotgun. Brady looking. The Jaguars have pressure, and it's a big sack. Campbell again. 3rd and 14 upcoming.
For a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Third and a very long 14 yards upcoming. The Patriots still well within field goal range.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack.
The Jaguars holding strong in the red zone. Looks like man coverage across the board.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Brady looking, he has time, throws a strike. He gets a first down to door set.
And he picks up the first.
A strike. Keep Brady clean. That's what I'm talking about all day. Keep a nice open pocket like that. Brady could step anywhere he wanted, and he can throw a strike for 20 yards between 2 defenders. Lollipop, lollipop. Lolly, lolly, lollipop.
And they were able to successfully complete that one.
And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Nearing the halfway point of the last quarter. Brady. One receiver on the top of the screen. Maybe a fade territory for Gronk. And it's Lewis. Lewis bounces it. Can't get anywhere. Picks up 3 after contact. Nice little power after the first contact by Lewis.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
And a big false start here. It was Nate Soldier, who my high school English teacher knows somehow. I remember when he was in the draft and she was talking about him.
Still 2nd down.
Second and goal from the 9. Brady all by himself in the backfield, out of shotgun. Gronk in the slot. Brady looking, throws a strike to Gronk. He breaks the tackle, but he's at the 2-yard line.
Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
I know exactly what's going to be said about
3-point game. Nearing the end, 5 minutes left. Brady and the Patriots are at the doorstep. Do they pass or run here? If you're playing against the Jaguars, I think you got to run here. If you kick a field goal, it's not the end of the world. Tied game, it's okay. And that they go against it. It's a sack. Smith. I thought it was Miles Jack. It's Smith off the edge, unblocked. Sack. And the Patriots will have a chip shot field goal to tie the game. That play action did not fool any of the Jaguars. I imagine there was probably a guy coming wide open, but Brady just did not have the time. Right after he did the play action motion, looked back, he was sacked.
A big spot now for Steven Gostkowski from the left hash. Should be a fairly
to tie the game. And booted down the middle. 6-6. About 4 minutes to go.
Clutch right down the pipe, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
And he didn't leave much doubt there, did he? Good snap, good hold, and that one was dead center.
Tied game, 4 minutes to go. Boom! Kickoff is good. And fielded 8 yards in the end zone. Take the knee. Blake Bortles has had a very solid game, only scoring 6 points. You can make the case he's outdoing Tom Brady. 3 of the points that the Patriots scored were off a blocked punt within the 30-yard line. The Jaguars held him to a field goal. But Bortles has been picking up clutch first down with his legs. Not much to the passing game. Fournette hasn't done a whole lot in the running game by himself, but it's been a whole lot of Blake Bortles. Look at that. Almost double the total yards of the Patriots. The Jaguars have done all they could. All they need to do is finish this game off and get a W. Play action, Bortles, looking, he'll run again. He won't get a whole lot, the Patriots are all over him. And that might go down as a sack. Let's see if it gets them a yard or anything. They'll just say it's a tackle, so they say he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Under 4 minutes now. 2nd and 10. Bortles can't just look at one guy then run. Look at his 4 broken tackles, looking like he's Marshawn Lynch, I guess. 2 receivers on the bottom of the screen, with tight ends on the top. And Mercedes Lewis is in motion. It looks like they'll run to the left side. They do. And it's Fournette again, stuck for nothing. 3rd and a long 10 upcoming for the Jags. Well, this has been Bortles' most dangerous running down all day. It's 3rd and long. The Patriots have been sticking to man coverage or they'll blitz in a man scheme, and they'll leave Bortles a big lane if he runs to the outside. And let's see what the Patriots do here. Might want to stay with a little more of a soft zone. Bortles out of shotgun. And it's a play action pass. He'll run to the left side. He has a guy in front of him. He throws the dart off his back foot. Completed to the lead. Running to his left. Throws across his back sidearm. It's Lee down the middle of the field. They're within field goal range. Look at this. Across his body. Running to his left. Throws a strike to his right somehow. How Bortles even saw him. I know why he didn't set his feet there. Bortles the god of course knew. If he ran to the left, the safety will go with him, opening up the middle of the field so he can hit his receiver, Marquise Lee, wide open down the middle of the field. What a play by Bortles. Probably completely luck, by the way. Bortles, a shotgun, play action again. He has all the time he wants. He can step through the pocket. He doesn't. It's a fumble. The ball's on the ground, picked up by Fournette. Fournette. Only lost a 3. I don't know why you're passing the ball here. Make the Patriots burn their timeouts. Work the clock. Kick the field goal. If your team can't hold the Patriots to maybe only a field goal, you don't deserve to go to the Super Bowl. And everybody here, stay tuned. I'll play the Vikings versus the winner of this one in a Super Bowl format. And it looks like it could be the Jaguars. Jaguars trying to pull one of the biggest upsets since the 2007 Giants.
So it's Jaguar football here.
And the David Tyree catch. Now the Patriot fans, despite all their success, they're used to crazy catches that bring up and lead up to heartbreak. They almost had it a couple years ago with the Seahawks, but then they threw an interception at the goal line. And Julio Jones had a great one last year. Fournette to the outside. Did he even get a yard? He'll get a yard within field goal range. Will the Patriots not call a timeout here? Interesting play here. With 3 timeouts, it's not the worst idea to let the clock run. But then again, it totally is. When you have Tom Brady, you'd rather have him clock the ball.
to this point. This is 3rd down and 20.
They don't trust the field goal kicker. They're going to go for it. Oh, it's 3rd down. Okay, I totally thought it was 4th down. And Ivory gets nowhere. And here comes the first timeout. 1:25 to go. Field goal kick upcoming.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Not gonna lie, this is a lot more hype than I thought it was going to be. I thought in at least Madden it'd be a blowout for the Patriots.
They got a little bit of a breather. Now they're
But it's the total other way. Madden gives all types of respect to the Jaguars defense. And the offense is on the field, but I'm pretty sure that's just Madden being stupid. That's the field goal unit coming up. And this is with the Jaguars punting game being god-awful. A block and 2 20-yarders.
So the field goal unit is
here's the game. Make it a 3-point game late in this one.
For the lead in the final stages.
Snap is good. The hold is down. The kick is up, and
This will split the upright.
3-point lead in Foxborough.
Have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just
For a chance to go to Minnesota to play the winner of the Eagles and Vikings. Who are we even? Why do I say this? Or to play the Vikings in the Super Bowl. All right, let me rephrase that again. The winner gets to go to Minnesota and lose to the Vikings in the Super Bowl. A 1:20 to go. 2 timeouts. The Patriots just need a field goal to tie. Lol, it's a 6-9 game. Completely the joke, most funniest score in the history of the game. Slater fields it. Gets tackled immediately. They have the ball at the 24-yard line. Great special teams work by the Jaguars. And here comes Tom Brady.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next
If not the complete GOAT.
They want to win this game, but down 3, they know what they need to do. Get
Very well.
Range, at least have a chance to tie.
Very good possibility. Best quarterback in the last 20 years.
You almost have a safety net. Knowing just a field goal gets it done.
Although I think you can make the case for. I think honestly, if I bring this in quarterback discussion real quick, I think talent-wise, Aaron Rodgers is probably the best. I'm a Vikings fan, and I have to deal with him twice a year. So, yeah. Drew Brees, he's another guy. He doesn't have the Super Bowl stuff, but only one, which you really shouldn't have been in to begin with. Jaguars blitz 4, short throw and incomplete. Brady felt the heat of the pass rush and threw it quick. And if you missed the first half of this game, do not worry. I will cut this up into a highlight. And we'll have a highlight of this game, I believe, probably on Saturday. So if you have your weekend and you're missing football on Saturday, don't worry, I got you. 4-man rush, Jags. Incomplete again, 3rd down already. Obviously 4-down territory. Look at this, 90 passing yards for Tom Brady today.
You got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here.
2 timeouts. The middle of the field still wide open. Close to a minute left in this game. 72 seconds left. Brady.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities. 3 for 9.
One of the most clutch quarterbacks in the history of the game. 3 receivers on the field. Big opportunity for Gronk. Brady throws a strike. There he is. There's Gronk. Brings up a 4th and short. The first time out. 1 timeout remaining. And here's the game for the chance to go to the Super Bowl, to go to Minnesota and lose to the Vikings. Who wants it more? Who wants to be the best team in the NFC?
Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action.
Who wants to be done? And who wants to go on? 4th down. And there's Brady just I'm sorry, let me get my Gatorade. No, it doesn't matter. 4th and 2. Here's the game.
Down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And a run formation. 2 receivers on the field. Under center is Brady. He may change the play. And they run and stuff. Jaguars are going to the Super Bowl. Unbelievable. The Jaguars upset the Patriots in New England.
someone's got to feel really good about that. And that's
3 guys sandwiched him. Brady changed the play with the Jaguars, who were 1 step ahead of him.
Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
I think the Jaguars can just take a kneel here, and the game's all over. And here comes the knee. The Patriots call a timeout for no reason. Game over. What a day by Blake Bortles. Like I said, he doesn't have to throw for 250 yards. He might not even have to throw for 200 yards. If he throws for over 150 yards, doesn't turn the ball over, just throws for a few first downs every now and again, plays a conservative style offense, they can get a decent running game going, even though that's what the Patriots are going to key on to try to stop from that as much as possible. They can sneak it out in New England. Hey, thanks, King.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory.
And one more kneel, and it should be game over. Unfortunately, Madden might be a little bit stupid and make the Jaguars pass here. Let's see if they're smart enough to just take a last knee.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8.
All right, King.
So far.
If you gotta go,
3rd and 13.
do whatever. I know streams. And here's the kneel down. 20 precious seconds taking out the clock for the Super Bowl. The Jaguars. Let's just pretend they're all on the field shaking hands. I wish you could just do that, man, instead of having a stupid huddle. But here it is. Game over. The Jaguars upset the Patriots 6-9 and also get the funniest score in the history of the game. The only score that could rival this one would be 42-0. So you get the 420 fans something to look at. Or maybe 4-20, I guess. That would probably make more sense. So I think getting 42-0 might be more realistic than getting 2 safeties. Like, what am I even talking about at this point? The field goal fest! Won by the Jaguars!
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, you guys ready for one more game? 10-minute quarters, probably. Super Bowl, Minnesota versus Jaguars. A defensive battle. Y'all ready for this? In Minnesota, of course. Let's go. Versus the Jaguars. Oh, it's getting hype now, boys. Man, I'll play this one. Ready. Event type, Super Bowl, 10-minute quarters, 13. I'll give myself an extra second. Let's go, boys, for the game. The biggest game of the year. Let's bring one home for Minnesota. The team of destiny upcoming. So I don't think I've ever seen a Super Bowl presentation for Madden, Madden 18. So I'm gonna sit quiet and see what it sounds like.
Time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl.
Oh, of course, Case Keenum versus Blake Bortles. Woo! Superstar quarterback coming at it today, baby.
Larry, this 2017 season has given us enough thrills to last a lifetime, and now only
How's it going, John Reynolds? You ready for the Super Bowl matchup? Of two defensive powerhouses go at it.
Super Bowl 52 from 2-year-old U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Ooh, girl.
It's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy.
Think you would look infinitely prettier in real life. Stay tuned for the Justin Timberlake halftime show, by the way. And the cute horse Budweiser commercials. Y'all know how much you love them.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the build-up, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
Let's go get them, guys. You see the coin toss in the Super Bowl. Unbelievable. That's the biggest change from the exhibition matches. You get a coin toss. What? You also get coin tosses in overtime, by the way, for those that don't not know. Since like Madden 15 or so, Madden 16 or so, they took those away. There you go. The Super Bowl is upon us. Oh boy, I have to have my A game here. I messed up in the pregame. Looking a little bit stupid.
The eyes of the world upon us tonight as Super Bowl 52 from Minneapolis is underway.
We ain't scared.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
We ain't scared. No, I got to 25. That's all for stats, boy. Here it comes. Super Bowl line quarterback Case Keenum.
They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback from Houston, and that's Case Keenum.
And he knows the stakes, doesn't he? He knows how huge this
So you can run on the Jaguars. Meach Anderson. Unbelievable. You just missed watching the Jags upset the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. So this is for everything. Super Bowl is upon us. A burst, a burst, a burst. There we go. Running on the Jaguars is the key for this one. If this is real life, if the Jags win, Vikings beat the Eagles, that'll be all about my game preview. Running all day against the Jaguars. Their run defense is god-awful. Their pass defense is number one. No, there was like no flags in that one. I could probably play actions or DG Thielen, but I'll play it safe.
Again, it's Murray.
I told you I was just rusty that first game. Now he ran twice now. Play action might be available. Well, I'll go in this game, but if they're in a run-stopping like defense, which is single high safety, but it's nickel though. It's dime actually. They're totally expecting me to pass here. I don't know why they're in dime as we plow over the single high safety. If anything, the Patriots get more flags than anybody. Now play action shot. This is one of my favorite play action plays. It's usually determined on the defense, but it's man coverage, so Diggs should be wide open here. They blitz. Diggs wide open, like I said. And the Vikings are marching down the field. The announcers are not near highly hyped enough for a Super Bowl. And the Vikings are marching down the throats of the Jacksonville Jaguars, #2 overall defense.
Big time run, big time pass.
Trying to get hype for you guys.
How about that?
On Jalen Ramsey of all people.
Continue to take that kind of a punch though.
They They don't want me to run it all.
Time running out here on the play clock. On first down, Murray.
They're in like dime defense. I'll run on that.
Here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk
I ain't
there on the
stupid.
first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure it's just a little bit extra.
They go with Murray.
Okay. They're gonna make me a run here probably. We've been running a lot in this drive, 3rd and 3. We're in field goal range. A field goal might be all we need. But
yeah, first round went to the offense, second
we'll
round to defense. So
line up in this, and we'll see what the defense gives us. I think we have to audible.
Play clock winding down. Keenum gonna try and throw on 3rd down.
Thielen, no!
On to it through the contact.
Excuse me. I had a hiccup.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first.
Are you kidding me?
Set the tone, can't connect there.
Okay.
Well, that hollow metal
Makes a ton of
sound
sense.
of any kicker
Alright, we're playing against Blake Bortles. We're gonna blitz all day and make him pass.
Keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that
A
body
21-yard shank of Rooney.
Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
And we buried Fournette.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own.
I'm sorry, I got a little carried away and mad accuracy off on that kick.
There, and now 2nd down.
We'll pretend that's realistic though.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look.
I know I'm bad meat. So, how do you feel about Super probably ending? I'm actually pretty sad.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down.
Oh.
Catch made here by Marquise Lee.
Oh, lucky there.
Bring him down at the 27-yard line.
So usually the bad quarterbacks hate throwing against man coverage. So let's see if that's true here.
He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said.
Even though Bortles been running, so maybe not.
Can you do it all game long?
And Barry, no way.
Because when you're able to do that, and you
No way, baby.
after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where
It makes no sense. So why that would get canceled? It's doing good. It's like that'll be like the most hype, or it's like the best part of the series. I don't think anybody hates the tournament of power. I know there's people that dislike parts of it for good reason. Because Bubbles on back of Kale.
14 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field.
It just makes no sense. Like, it might be like a hiatus. Like I don't mind that too much because they just take time for the movie. My God, I throw that with perfect time. You just look back and catch the ball.
let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Oh, I wish Curls was in here because he's playing so far off the line.
Now a give. This is Murray.
Nah, I show him the hole. I cut it inside.
Couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And tight ends will have a good game too. Oh, Diggs could be open here.
Throwing now is Keenum.
David Morgan hit stick.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves a chain.
That's for you, Morgan.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking.
Are you sure David Morgan's not a speed burner, announcers?
Last play. Made a nice catch and picked up a 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And he's gonna fight
Just squeeze that baby up there. How was that, Meeks? That wasn't my boy. Touchdown Tommy running style. I actually followed the hole. 26 power. How's that?
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them.
Oh, man. No respect for Thielen.
Do their job when the lights come up.
Ah, he doesn't get open, though. And then he drops it. Man, Ramsey's too good. He was just sticking with him.
Because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He again, it looks like cover 2 man actually. Zone. McKinnon, give it to me. There we go. Okay, now we need to get a running game going again. So we can do more play action stuff.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Back to the ground game. Here's
Oh, the cut inside there was beautiful. Oh my God.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's see if we can get a big chunk here.
I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Yeah.
On first down, Keenum.
That's man coverage. Are you kidding me?
Finding room to the 20.
I wanted to slide there, but I'll take a weird, awkward dive too.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And that keeps the clock running for some reason, and they clearly went out of bounds. Do you know how that rule works, Meech? Because I totally went out of bounds, and the game was like, oh, I thought I had it.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. So 1 quarter down here in the Super Bowl. 0-0 our score. You're watching the NFL.
Cut out? Oh yeah, okay.
Sports.
My bad.
Back now with Charles Davis.
You know the rules on those? On the clock? Oh, you have no idea? Okay. So I totally just dove out of bounds, and the game's like, oh, the clock runs.
They'll try the air now with Keenum. That's complete right around.
Holding penalty. Repaid it. You can play Overwatch? You get Overwatch on PS4. We can play. No, we can switch to the stream. Oh, we'll take a roughing the passer play. It's a lot better than holding.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the
but I hate these situations in Madden. It's so hard to score here. This might work though. This might work though. It doesn't at all. Murray with the power. Okay.
Stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Now they'll run.
Murray! Ah! Are you playing a potato? Is that what you're trying to say?
Open the scoring at Super Bowl 52. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
Yeah, the crowd at US Bank would be so unbelievably loud. I wonder how much of a home field advantage the Vikings would actually have at home in the Super Bowl. The tickets are going to be so unbelievably expensive. I do almost wish. Well, the Vikings will probably have the Super Bowl again here in like 30 years. And at that point, it should be. If I'm not stable at that point, well then, I don't deserve to ever be.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 20.
That'd be cool to go to one. That'd be cool to go to a World Series or something, you know?
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And the last drive, the first.
See, I'm just wondering because it's like Minnesota's a port. And I don't know how many people would actually be able to show up. But I think like the loudest, it'd be insane. And look at that. Get sacked, Bortles. You suck. Were you watching the game-winning touchdown live, Mitch?
And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
So I've replayed that about 200 times.
Old school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team that had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive
idiot. I timed that perfectly. I saw the play clock down to 4 seconds. I just went after it. Idiot.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles.
Oh, take your 2 yards. Take your 4 yards.
And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that.
Yeah, that was insane.
And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly
I know you aren't really a Vikings fan, but it's happened to Vikings fans so much where plays like that go against us. We finally got it. Why did Newman just stop?
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
Boy.
And our attention here.
I haven't played competitive Overwatch in a long time.
On his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea.
Yeah, we ain't gonna throw it Thielen. He's got Ramsey on him. He ain't about that. Oh, and I good throw, Keenum. Good throw. He almost made it there. What even happened there? So you see right here, Case Keenum has a clean paw. Okay, he gets Campbell, gets punched. I still think he can get that throw off. Maybe I should have stepped into the pocket. Yeah, I really should have stepped in the pocket, huh? Or rolled out to the left. But it's a quick play, so I didn't think I would have to.
Working well towards 100 here. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Oh, look at this giant hole. I don't know why Madden's like, no, don't run. I have a giant hole. I have a giant hole, Madden. I have a giant hole. Don't tell me I can't run when I see the hole right in front of me. It's Anna Freiberg. I know everybody in here doesn't get that reference, but Meech. I'll take it.
Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime.
And sorry, Meech, again, I didn't bounce that one outside right away. I actually went up the hole. I need to learn from T-Money.
I get some more, and it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Forbath out to kick this one away.
Bah!
This is fielded a couple yards.
I guess I had to take it out when their offense can't do anything. Or I guess I had to take it out because I can get a touchdown.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
Dive! I'm tapping square. Why doesn't square do anything? That's the dive button. Madden, you have to tell you what your own controls are.
They needed something to try to stem that.
That's fun.
That certainly qualifies a big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed.
I don't know why square doesn't work anymore. I keep trying to dive, none of them dives.
Turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, there goes the Jaguars' first score of the game. That'd be their last one.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good
Holy cow.
And he'll get it up.
That boy, we got to 26. Taking it out was worth it. How's it going, sports blog?
Latavius Murray getting set to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working.
I ran into the right guard, or the tackle, I mean.
The blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. That was second down run for Murray.
Yeah, Campbell's just too good. I don't want to run to the left side.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
Oh! I took him in trouble and we took a step forward to the ball. Don't worry. He thought we were going to have to punt there, but we forgot that we have Adam Thielen on my team.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed. And that speed can work for
this time bouncing out was a good idea. So I saw the outside guy cave in. Alright, he lost the outside containment, so I had that giant lane.
You can catch everything underneath, but still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Man, they do not want me to pass, and the running game's going to be wide open all day when they do this. Okay, just kidding.
Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
To throw, it's Keenum. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
No, 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 no. Murray, you suck.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet
Safety.
around, and we just saw another
What?
Opportunistic by the defense.
What? Blake Bortles is not that fast.
Down at the other 46. A big third down play there for the Jags.
It made no sense at all.
They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Tom Johnson coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Super Bowl 52 after this. And they're going to go soft on the corners. On play action. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. From the gun on third down, Bortles dumps it off to Fournette.
Field goal range.
Yards there on a first down. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Still first down.
I want to do whatever the game says I can do.
First down at 15. Shotgun now for Bortles.
Nice job, idiot.
Hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now Bortles again. He's just going to get rid of this thing.
He feels I'm close, and he just goes, "Woo!"
And now it's third.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Bortles to throw once more.
Oh, come on. How is Rhodes that bad? I hate how bad Madden thinks Xavier Rhodes is. I blitz bad there though.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now before the second down play,
just staying, man.
And a timeout. The stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Bortles to throw on second down.
Oh yeah, Rhodes is bad. Forgot about that.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Jaguars.
I love zone coverage near the
They've hit
end
2 for
zone.
4
Which one
thus
is right?
far. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And incomplete.
Oh, okay, he dropped it out. I almost had an interception though.
And brings up 4th down.
Okay, I don't have this. Now let's go before a half quick. If they had some they had a 45, 50-yard freaking Blake Bortles one somehow.
Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end.
And I whiffed on a 20-yard field goal.
So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This is taken at his 4. Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for.
Yo, I know I can win, Anthony. Don't gotta tell me. I know I'm the best ever at Madden. I'm just trying to make it look close for you guys. And get the one guy that's in front of me. God, I was just trying to get my blocker to get the corner that's in front of me. This guy goes, nah. Okay, guys, not even close to you.
Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening, still ended up with a solid game.
Here's Keenum to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the...
And by the way, if you're coming here for the Patriots versus Jaguars game, if it's not obvious, the Jaguars won, so we're playing the winner for the Super Bowl. Throw the football.
This time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds.
Hey, you press the throw button and nothing happens.
Here's Keenum now on second down. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph.
Did I get out of bounds?
That goes for a gain of
No, I actually think I did. Yo, I'm everybody's favorite. Don't gotta tell me. Just kidding, I'm really being a little bit cocky now. But I appreciate the support.
Central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Over the... Dive the right way, idiot! He dives it straight out of bounds. The pylon's in front of you, bud.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide,
cocky. Yeah. Me. Only Madden, really. Just because I know I'm pretty good.
And create catches.
Back to throw, Keenum.
Just... Okay.
Gibson.
I hate that because I was leading Rudy, but he doesn't go the right way, I guess.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly.
Oh, my God. Now I get the face mask because they're already within field goal range almost. This game is so fun. You know, Trey Williams, he gets all these face mask calls, because I don't.
Into that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Bortles, airing it out for Hearns.
Yeah.
That is incomplete. I know when I joke about you guys
okay.
Sometimes you get frustrated, but this is the Super Bowl. You gotta watch the halftime show of the Super Bowl.
Oh, sorry, I totally skipped the halftime show in the Super Bowl. Oh.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh yeah, and the touchdown was a kickoff return. My God, being tackled?
Wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first.
Do we not have any?
Close game.
Fine, well, oh, there's cover 2, man.
Better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part
inside
of their
blitz.
offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Again, it's
oh, look who jumped that play call.
21-yard line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that
he has man 18.
nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Come on.
To D.D. Westbrook, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 16 yards that
Enough
time
of this,
to
I'm
pick up for
bloodthirsty.
the Jags and a first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
Sit down, kid.
But what he does is he takes away having to make
If you're interested to buy Madden 18, if you have depends how much you want to play to begin with. If you're a really big Madden player, I would still only get it every other year, because the game's honestly not good. I just like it because it's football. If I didn't like football, I'd think this game completely god awful. So this is amazing because they get Anthony Barr down the sideline, touchdown. Don't even at me, Bortles. Let me do my spin, twirly jump in the end zone.
Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come.
Love Barr.
Get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football. And
I'm just gonna boot it out of the end zone. I'm gonna give them a chance again.
Pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep.
It doesn't matter because he'll have a giant return anyways. That was a broken tackle away for another touchdown. So you a Vikings fan, Anthony?
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
They're running it. They're probably running it. Yeah.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this up only to about
6 rushes, 8 yards. Good job, Fournette. They have the #1 rushing offense, by the way.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half.
Yeah, there you go.
Find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On second down, here's Fournette.
I'd rather that all the way. I saw the pulling guard, so I just went right where they're going.
All afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
Yeah, let him catch it. Tag him short.
Out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Hey, look at that guy. Yeah, I'm a Vikings fan. Of course I am. If you don't know what my team is, you need to subscribe to the channel. I do all kinds of good content. I'm not just a Madden guy, of course. This is just for see who would win as far as Madden says. Can we beat this guy?
Gets past one man. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
Yeah, I do all kinds of Vikings videos, man. I put a lot of work in them too. Should like them.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Oh, Rudy. If I would have just been more patient, let Rudy get that block.
Be prepared for
Alright, that's cool.
change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, here's Keenum.
How does he jump that better than Rudolph? Run your route better. You shouldn't get beat by a linebacker.
Credit to the defensive guys on that play, able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Vikings on third down. They've been good.
Oh, I have a giant hole right here.
They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I do live streams every Tuesday, and I've been doing a Thursday live stream during the playoffs as well. During the regular season, I did whoever the Vikings were playing every Tuesday. And for the playoffs, I did the AFC team on Thursday, and I just playing the Vikings versus the winner.
It's Murray again. A good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
So if you want to check out the highlights of the Vikings versus Eagles Madden simulation, I'll have that up tomorrow. Then I'll put the highlights of the Patriots simulation, Patriots versus Jaguars, on Saturday.
from the 50, it's Keenum.
Oh my goodness.
Incomplete.
Hey, I hit you square in the face, man, CJ.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in. And that
A lineup in a run.
The Vikings on third down.
Looks like they could
They've been
stop this.
perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
I think that's our best option, just run it.
They'll run here. It's
Oh, the power! The power!
before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
So now we need to run on front first down. A screen, that's interesting. Oh, I like the Wygo. Didn't even get our tight end deep. Otherwise, the Thielen underneath. That's the idea of this play. You'll probably won't hit the Rudolph play. You see he's covered. But circle, if it's zone coverage, you'll take him with him. Or man, you're underneath the drag route, will be open there.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about
The Vikings trying to put this game away.
Yeah, that's exactly what they
Do we have Prosser? Oh boy. This should be wide open. Just kidding. Man, why were you on your back foot so bad? Why were you on your back foot so bad? I made you stop. I made you stop so you wouldn't throw it so awfully, but you still did. Look at this. I stepped into it, and he still gave me the, oh, it was a bad throw. Look at this. I avoid the pressure. I run. I step back. Look, I'm stopped right here. And I see this guy. I see Treadwell. With all this area in front of him. So if he jumps into it like I see he could, should be a touchdown. But instead he lobbed it up like an idiot. Should be at 1 mil. I really need to be at 1,000 because YouTube changed up their policy for motivation. So if you want to tell all your friends, I'd really appreciate it. I really want to get to 1,000 as fast as possible.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Man, Newman, don't just sit there. He's running at you. Don't just sit there.
And it'll bring up a second down.
The dumbest thing I've seen in my life.
Now, the third quarter.
Oh, I totally was thinking he was play action there. I was going straight for Bortles' skull. I could have tackled him, but I was avoiding him at the plague.
Good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense
like, you ain't blocking me.
A little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 52.
What's up, Rob? I saw that. Am I your cousin just subscribed? Sweet. I appreciate it. Yeah, anybody who can. I love it for anybody. Even if you don't watch YouTube or even aren't even a Vikings fan, you just help me out. It'll just help me out so much.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The completion good for 3.
Even if you want to just, go on your parents, you don't have them, click on your, make sure their email's logged in and go on their YouTube. Or give me a little subscribe. Anything helps. Oh, boy. Barr again to the 10. Touchdown, Twirlies. Front flip in the end zone. You're 8 cousins? Seriously?
Extraordinary all season, and that might just be the cherry on top. What a play there on the fumble recovery touchdown.
Maybe it's time they get a nickname because they've played like the great defenses of the past. The Steel Curtain, Doomsday, the no-name defense. We might have to come up with one for these guys.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way.
The scoop and the score. We're just going to drill this in the back of the end zone real quick. You feel me? Bah. My God, I lowered it down so you drill it, and then it goes way shorter. It makes no sense.
Pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense now
down by 18, Blake Bortles. hasn't scored a touchdown all day. Only a field goal on offense. They've had one kick return.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw.
Bortles, it's a big gain on first down. Gets about 12, maybe 15. Or I guess 20. I can't count. I'm playing too much.
Up there at 20 yards. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready?
There aren't no future games right now, announcers. This is the Super Bowl. And he runs right into it. That's a giant sack of like 15 yards. 14. What an idiot. What a dang idiot.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
God. Are you kidding me? I'm Sendejo and it just doesn't let me run at him right. I go, oh, straight down. He goes, oh, towards the sideline? You want me to see my coach? No, dumb idiot. God, that's the dumbest thing. He's probably up to like 100 yards. But he can't throw.
Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another wayward pass.
He can't throw, can barely run. And Madden doesn't just give him yards every now and again. This game will be over.
All that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Why are they running? I was thinking play action all day. I'm going to trade the quarterback again. That's how it's going to be in real life, you betcha. We're going to blow them out for the Super Bowl. That'd be amazing. If you want to just not give up a 30-yard run by Bortles, that'd be great.
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them.
Why would they run it here? Do they not see the score? Like that awful? A little bit stupid?
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
Aw, Rhodes. You had nothing but green, bud. Man, you're so bad at Madden for some reason, though. I have no idea why you're so god-awful in Madden.
And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
You know, I think all Minnesota was, Kirk. That was one of the most emotional, like, 30 seconds of my life. It was terrific.
That goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened.
Just the shock of something good happening to a Vikings fan.
But Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in Newport.
Oh, I could have just broke that one tackle. I could have got like 20 yards.
When you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless.
This is all pro.
Throwing on third down, Keenum.
Where are you throwing it to? Holy cow, you're bad.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open.
Yeah, bro. If this, I don't like rookie because it's too easy. I'll probably get some Madden BS. So you can't really win. Like,
it'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
on blitz.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set.
I don't like that blitz though.
They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to.
How is he so much faster than Barr? Why can't I catch up to him? What's his speed rating? 300? This isn't Mike Vick, it's Blake Bortles.
I think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have
so ridiculous.
It's okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
On first down, Bortles.
And Kendricks just stands there and lets him go to the field for 3 extra yards. I know I'm winning by a lot, but I'm still going to complain about that stupid stuff that happens in this awful game. You guys just sit there. Just sit there.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you
And Bortles sucks in real life, too.
that was one of those situations.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's not faster than Kendricks. He's not. Oh my god. Good thing Trey Waynes is fast. Look at that. 6 rushes for 138 yards.
Big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards.
God, this game is so god awful. Blake Bortles isn't that fast.
They go play action here on first down.
Yeah, let's just blitz and sack him right away so we can't run for 300 or more yards. You can add me on PSN too, JGOSC.
2 minutes to go here in Super Bowl 52 from Minneapolis. We're back to crown a champion after this. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now Bortles throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
There's my cover 4.
That's very well timed there defensively.
Yeah, that works too.
Not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. On third and long, it's Bortles. Got his man.
Triple coverage? Are you kidding me? You want Rhodes? My God, Rhodes, you're so god awful in Madden. This is what I mean by all pros just god awful. If you don't have 95 speed or more, you're just god awful. Rhodes is a shutdown corner in real life. Triple coverage by some no name gets beat over the top for a big touchdown. Are you kidding me? All right, thanks, Kirk. Appreciate it.
And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this.
God, that's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life. Juke.
The Hands team does its job.
That's the dumbest thing I've seen in my life.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
I should have taken control of Rhodes and just held triangle so you would do something instead of just going, oh, look at that ball. That looks pretty. If someone caught it, then oh.
And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he gets it inside the 35 and just
I like that one. I think we just saw Slim lose the board. I think we're down to none. If anybody's looking at this game and like, hey, the title of this video says Jaguars versus Patriots. What is this shenanigans? Well, the Jaguars stunned the Patriots 6-9 at home. All the highlights coming up in just a short time. Probably Saturday. I have my highlights of my other simulation going up tomorrow. And now I'm the Vikings playing the winner at home.
With just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. They run with Murray.
My God.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So even though we're really close to the touchdown, I believe we can. I guess for some reason Coach wants to run still. I think we can just take a knee and the game's over. But Coach said run the football, so we're running the football. You don't gotta tell me that Madden's unrealistic, but if that means the Vikings will win, I'll take that too.
Touchdown, Vikings. Latavius Murray with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it.
The Super Bowl is...
He's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the
lead. Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is February 4th at 5:30. Oh yeah, I was totally gonna do an onside kick. Oh well. I'll just squib it. I don't want a quick
Fullback
score.
out to kick this
I'll
one
let
away.
them get the ball short. I'll just give it.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Nearly
Knocked
32.
down
Comes
sideways.
Blake Bortles now to lead his offense back out there. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out.
Yeah, he's really straightening things out,
Sometimes it's that
coach.
you come into a game
He's
and the
throwing one
defense is
touchdown
game planning a little
pass.
differently than you expected.
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former.
Oh, I could have got around the edge there. Woo-hoo-hoo! And the Vikings up on their first Super Bowl in team history.
The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here.
I did do a big hit stick.
Just further and further out of hand.
GG, Jags. You made it this far. You upset the Pats, but not the Vikings. Precious time ticking. The Minnesota Vikings find some incredible comeback by the Jaguars with no timeouts left, and the Vikings just kneel the ball down one more time, and Minnesota can rejoice in the first ever Super Bowl victory.
That is likely the final play of this
Finally,
game. No
the
better
jokes,
feeling, I would
the
imagine,
memes,
taking a
everything
lead
is
to wrap
over.
the Super Bowl.
Oh, Vikings! Oh, what do Vikings fans do after they win the Super Bowl? They turn their Xbox off. Oh, why are Vikings? Why are the Vikings television purple? Because they choke all the time. No, it's all over. No more memes. It's all over.
To his knee goes Keenum, and that should be the ball game.
Johnny, it's the Vikings right now because I already did the Jaguars versus Patriots game. If you want to watch highlights of that, it will be up on Saturday. I'm playing the winner of that game with the Jaguars. They won that game 6-9. So it wasn't just clickbait. No, it was the winner of that game versus the winner of the NFC Championship game. Purple and gold confetti.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Man, this Super Bowl ending is pretty lackluster. The announcers kind of suck right now. Gonna be barred on the sideline.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them.
Oh yeah,
What a
Diggs,
ride
Super
it's
Bowl
been for
MVP,
us
one
as well.
catch for 19 yards. Oh,
Charles Davis and our
wow,
entire
Madden is so god awful. I don't even know who to put there.
See you next season right here on EA Sports.
The NFC Championship Madden simulation highlights will be tomorrow, Friday. The AFC ones, the Patriots versus Jaguars highlights will be Saturday. Unless if I'm really fast about it and my editor works good with me, I might be able to get them both out tomorrow. But I'd expect a video tomorrow, and Saturday of the highlights of the stream. So Johnny, all you gotta do is subscribe. All you gotta do is subscribe, and you'll see what happened in that game. So Keenum numbers wise is pretty god awful, but I'll blame Madden for giving those interceptions because the throws were open. You know, if I even know worse ready than freaking Blake Bortles. Oh my god. But look at this. Latavius Murray owned the show with an awful fumble. That's for that. But really, it was our offensive line just making the holes for him. And for net 9 for 8. Whoo! Then Blake Bortles 6 for 138. Because that makes sense. What's his speed rating? Can I see? I'm gonna see Blake Bortles' speed rating after this. But otherwise, we're pretty much done. But with show I did. All right, cool, Johnny. Appreciate it, everybody. I need to make a. You guys have any good names for my subscriber group? I know everybody's got like their hashtag whatever fam. I think that's a little cliche. I don't want to be like JDoZ fam. I think that just it doesn't really roll off the tongue. Let me see what freaking Blake Bortles' speed rating is, because that was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, every Tuesday we stream, and I've been doing Thursdays as well. I don't think there'll be a need for it this next week, but maybe I'll do something fun. Maybe not football related. So if you guys want that, I can do that, but I'll talk to the people there Tuesday. Speed rating what? 79, and I couldn't catch him with freaking Anthony Barr. Okay. Yeah, if you want to look at the Jaguars, that's where you're looking at. You're looking at bad quarterback, a very solid running back. Their running game is number 1 in the NFL, so all they do is pound up the gut. And Allen Robinson is really, really good, but he's on the IR. He's done for the year. So they have to have Marquise Lee, Allen Hurns, these guys to have good days. Deed Westbrook's pretty solid. 93 speed. You got the talent. Mercedes Lewis, he's a very good veteran tight end. He's probably think kind of like Visante Shenko, kind of like what he is. He's a little bit slow in the tooth. He's okay though, and their offensive line is really good on the right side, I believe. No, it's mediocre, too bad. But look at their defensive line. 75 and above is pretty solid, and if you're over 80, you're really good, and 95 is like elite. So look at that. You have like 3 guys that are very solid for defensive ends. And you got 3 defensive tackles that are really good. It's very similar to the Vikings. I really like Miles Jack. UCLA went to the same school as Anthony Barr and Eric Kendricks. And he got the very similar tools. Look at this. 87 speed, 88 agility, X90 acceleration. He's got some wheels, just like Kendricks and Barr does. Paul Peluski's their veteran linebacker. And Telvin Smith's very good too. Then Jalen Ramsey, I think 92 is a little bit of a shame. I think he's like a 98. But him and AJ Boye are extremely good. Then their safeties are pretty solid too. So you see the talent all the way around. I know Madden's not the best way to Jado screw? Yeah, I'm a Vikings fan, Johnny. Jado screw? That doesn't sound too bad. I'll bring that up. I like it. But it's getting a little bit late. Y'all children need to get to school in the morning. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. Next Tuesday stream for sure. We'll stream the Super Bowl. So the winner of these 2 games will stream it. And I might play it too. I'm not sure. We'll see what everybody's feeling. But otherwise, yeah, we'll see you guys in the highlights, like I said, now Friday and Saturday. And Skull to the Bowl for Sunday. So hope your hearts can handle an NFC Championship game. The AFC one, I think, will be really fun to watch too. All right, I appreciate it, Johnny. The Raiders are pretty cool. It's a shame with all the hype that they had this year with bringing Marshawn Lynch that they kind of fell apart. And I think a lot of their fans thought that they were going to be like a top 5 team and really had a really good chance to go all the way. Yeah, I know you just made it up, but I think it's cool. I like it. But yeah, next Tuesday will be another stream. The Vikings versus Eagles game review with highlights and stuff. And then always fun edited will be probably not Sunday night, but I'll try to get up by noon on Monday. I probably won't have a video on Sunday unless I do something else quick. But there we have it. So thanks everybody for coming out. Appreciate everybody that watched it and had fun. Hope you guys had a good time. I did as well. And we'll see you guys in the next JDoZ video.